$101,000 in 90 days from a YouTube channel that never shows a face, never films a single second of real footage, and takes less than 30 minutes of actual work per video. No team, no studio, no expensive equipment, just AI doing the heavy lifting while the channel grows and the money compounds. I have been doing YouTube for a decade, and right now in 2026 is genuinely the easiest time it has ever been to build a channel that makes six figures. In this video, I'm going to walk you through the exact 4-step system that produced these results so you can copy it directly. Before we get into the steps, let me address the mistake that kills most YouTube automation attempts before they ever get going. People spend weeks researching topics they personally find interesting and then wonder why their channel never takes off. The topic you find interesting is completely irrelevant. What matters is whether the format is something the YouTube algorithm already knows how to push. YouTube is not discovering your content and deciding whether to show it to people based on quality alone. It is pattern matching your content against what it already knows performs well. When you build a channel in a format the algorithm recognizes, it already has a playbook for distributing your videos. When you invent something new from scratch, you are fighting uphill against an algorithm that has no established template for your content. The shortcut that changes everything is finding channels that are already working and building something similar. Not identical, similar. Same format, same energy, different enough angle that you are not competing directly. That distinction is important, and we will get to it shortly. The niche you choose determines two things that matter more than anything else: how much the algorithm pushes your content and how much money you earn from the views you get. Different types of content pay wildly different amounts per 1,000 views. A channel targeting young audiences with entertainment content might earn $2 per 1,000 views. A channel targeting adults with finance or business content might earn $15 to $20 per 1,000 views. The same number of views can produce 10 times more income depending on who is watching. This is because advertisers pay more to reach audiences that have spending power. Always think about who is actually watching the type of videos you want to make and what those viewers are worth to advertisers. The most reliable way to find a good niche is to look for channels that have exploded recently. Not channels that have been growing for years, but channels that blew up in the last 2 weeks. Recent growth means the demand is validated right now, and the competition is still low enough that a new channel can break through. A channel that has been dominant for 2 years is surrounded by competition. A channel that just exploded last week has almost none. When you find a channel that is performing well, look for the outlier video, the single video doing dramatically better than everything else on that channel. That video is your signal. Something about that specific topic or angle or format is resonating strongly with viewers right now. That is your starting point. Copying a niche directly puts you in direct competition with the channel you studied. There is a better approach called niche bending, and it is how the best faceless channels maintain an edge. Niche bending means taking a format that is working and applying it to a different but related subject. If a channel is dominating with videos about cats, apply the same format to dogs. If a channel is building an audience with your life as famous athletes, apply the same format to famous scientists or historical figures, or fictional characters. If a channel is succeeding with one country, apply the same format to a different country. The format is the valuable part. The specific subject is interchangeable. When you niche bend, you get all the benefits of a proven format. The algorithm already knows how to distribute it. The audience already has established watching habits. The production style is already validated without going head-to-head with the channel you learned from. Look for multiple channels in the same niche before deciding. The more examples you have of a format working, the more confident you can be that the demand is real and sustainable. Compile a shortlist of 5 to 10 niche directions and pick the one that combines the best RPM potential, the lowest current competition, and the strongest recent momentum. Most people skip channel optimization entirely or treat it as an afterthought. This is a significant mistake because the settings you choose from day one affect how aggressively YouTube distributes your content. The most important setting most people get wrong is the audience designation. Make sure your channel is never marked as made for kids, regardless of your content. This designation dramatically limits how YouTube can serve your videos and which advertisers can run against them. Add keywords to your channel. Think of these as tags that help YouTube understand what category your content belongs to. If you are building a finance channel, use terms like investing, money, and financial education. If you are building a history channel, use terms that match the specific era or type of history you cover. These keywords inform the algorithm before your first video is ever uploaded. Set your channel country to your actual location. Enable automatic captions and multi-language options, so your content can reach viewers in other languages without you doing any extra work. Turn on visual and audio enhancement options. These signals tell YouTube that your content meets quality standards and that you are invested in producing something worth distributing. Before you post your first video, warm up the channel by using it naturally for a few weeks. Watch videos in your niche. Leave comments. Interact with content. This establishes to YouTube that the account is operated by a real person with genuine interests, rather than an automated account created purely to post content. These setup steps take less than an hour. Skipping them can cost you months of growth. This is where the 30-minute workflow happens and where AI makes faceless YouTube channels genuinely viable as a business. The 3 bottlenecks that used to make YouTube production expensive and time-consuming were scripting, voiceovers, and visuals. Scripting required either doing it yourself or hiring a writer. Voiceovers required hiring a voice actor or recording yourself. Visuals required either finding stock footage or hiring an animator. Together, these 3 things could cost hundreds of dollars per video and take 20 or more hours of coordinated work. AI tools have removed all 3 bottlenecks. For scripts, you feed the AI examples of videos that are already performing well in your niche. It analyzes the structure, the pacing, the second-person perspective that makes these videos feel personal, and the specific language patterns that keep viewers engaged. Then you give it a title, and it produces a complete script in that exact style in seconds. The output is already optimized for the format because it learned from videos that are already working. For voiceovers, AI voice synthesis produces audio that sounds natural and engaging. You can select from multiple voice options or clone a voice entirely. The quality is high enough that viewers cannot reliably tell whether it is AI-generated or a real person speaking. For visuals, AI image and animation tools generate consistent scene-by-scene visuals directly from the script. You can choose animation styles, control character consistency across scenes, and animate the images automatically. The entire visual production for a video can be completed in minutes. Put together, the script generation, voiceover creation, and visual production can be completed for a single video in under 20 minutes once you have your workflow established. The final step is getting the video in front of the right audience. Uploading correctly makes a real difference to how quickly a video finds its viewers. Your video title should be optimized for the search terms people are actually using in your niche. Use AI to generate a description that is keyword-rich, clear, and set up in a consistent format. The first few lines of your description matter most for search visibility. Never mark your video as made for kids. Add end screens to every video so that when someone watches all the way to the end, they are immediately presented with another video or a subscription prompt. The viewers who finish a video are the most engaged ones. End screens capture that engagement and convert it into channel growth. Add relevant tags, but do not overthink this step, especially early on. The description and title carry more weight than tags for most videos. Thumbnails are worth spending time on. The thumbnail is what gets people to click. Study the thumbnails that are performing best in your niche. Look at the colors, the text size, the composition, the emotional expression. Use AI to generate thumbnail options that match the style of what is already working in your niche, and test multiple variations when possible. Post consistently. The channels making serious money from YouTube automation are posting multiple times a week. The algorithm rewards channels that publish regularly with more distribution. Volume combined with quality is what builds momentum. 4 steps. Find a proven niche format with strong RPM potential. Set up your channel correctly from day one. Automate the content production with AI. Upload and optimize every video properly. That is the complete system that produced over $100,000 in 90 days. The barrier to getting started has never been lower. The tools are accessible, the formats are proven, the algorithm is already pushing content, exactly like what you can build. The only thing between where you are now and a working channel is deciding to actually start. Pick your niche this week. Set up your channel. Create your first video. Post it. Everything you learn from that first video makes the second one better. And the compounding effect of a growing catalog of content on a well-optimized channel is what turns a side project into a real income. And before you go build your YouTube channel, in the next video, I'm going to show you how to learn 97% of everything Claude can do in under 12 minutes. If you want to use Claude properly and get dramatically better results from every prompt you write, that is the video to watch right now. Click it, and I will see you there. If this gave you something valuable, leave a comment telling me the one thing you're committing to change about how you use AI. I want to hear it.